Jacob Cackley was born in 1702 in Steinheim-Wernburg, Germany, and made his way to America sometime before 1735, following the Spanish Inquisition that saw one of the largest migrations of Germans into America of any ethnic group. Landing in Philadelphia, he would migrate west to Lancaster, PA, to join other German immigrants in the Quaker settlements. By 1750, he would travel south along the Great Wagon Road and settle with other Germans and build his home in Frederick County, Virginia. Writings from Jacob state that he voted for George Washington in 1761, when Washington ran for the House of Burgesses. He passed away in 1788 and is buried in the cemetery of St. John's Lutheran Church. His wife Alice, born in 1717 and died in 1805, is buried beside him. Jacob's son Abraham and his wife Christina purchased land and constructed their log home in the late 1790s near today's Cape and Bridge. Abraham was one of the early and strong supporters of the Christian Disciples Church movement in Hampshire County. He would preach in homes and at campsites throughout the county and attracted a big following. His home place was once referred to as the Cackley Settlement, with other followers locating their families there. Today, the Appalachian history detectives investigate the first of two structures in the Cackley settlement. Stay tuned. We are on site, and I am here. We're actually just getting ready. This is Ace. This is Al, and Randy's back there over at his truck. But this is the Kackley House. And this house was built, I believe it was 1805 when this house was built. And this house has the saddle notch. So it would date this house. Pre-1840, anytime before 1840s is the style of this notch. Now this house was built by a German family. They were known as the Cackleys. They came in here from the Pennsylvania Dutch part of, I guess part of Pennsylvania. And they built this house, and I believe he was a Presbyterian minister. And you're going to see a lot of traffic right here. This is the Northwestern Turnpike. A lot of Civil War troop movement through here. So it's hard to tell what we could find here, but we could find a lot of Civil War stuff. I want to go in here, shoot some of this. You can see here, you can see where they've bladed some of these. You can actually see the owner put a post there. At some point in time, the chimney was taken down. This window was enlarged, and the logs that was cut out of here was brought over here. You can see the old wood pegs. It's pretty cool. There is an upstairs, and there's a ladder right there. I'm gonna see what's up here. Okay, looks like there was 2 bedrooms up here. All right, we're gonna get started. Okay. Let's see if we got her out. Yep. It's out. It's right in here. I'll pull this over so you can see it. It's in this plug right here. Shirt's on. What is it? Well, that's not good. It's on the surface, so. Oh. It's a coin. I think that's a coin. Or a button. It could be a button. Let me clean this up and I'll come back. But that's either a coin or a button. Alright, it is a button. And this is where the shank had come off of it. But it is a button with silver wash. So that's a good find. Okay, this is my second find. And I believe, I thought it might be a pulley, but I think it is a wheel. Maybe a wheel off of a kiddie car. Maybe a wheel off of an old child's car. What do you think? I think that's what that is. That's pretty cool though. Yep, it's a wheel. It's a wheel off of a toy. A child's toy. Maybe a little wagon or something. I don't know. We'll keep going. Okay, I just dug this big hole. And right here is the cabin. Right here. And so I'm actually just right off the front porch. I just dug this hole. There's a lot of noise in here. There's a lot of stuff in the ground, but I just wanted to show you what I pulled out of that hole. Pulled a little bit of pottery. This looks like Chinaware. Here's a nice square nail, but it's not rosehead because the top's not on it. I found this old brick, and this is probably handmade brick. And then I found these two things come out of that hole. And this one's interesting to me. I don't know what this is, but if you guys have ever seen a piece of iron, an iron artifact like this, please let me know. But I found the button right over there. So I'm just going to take my time in this area right here. I apologize if you guys hear the traffic. Right there's a main highway. All right, we're going to keep going. Al's up here with me, and but he did not find this up here. He found it out there around the house. But this is an interesting artifact, and it is brass. I would say it's brass. Would you say it's brass? I mean, you can see the patina on there. So it's either brass or copper. I think it's brass. It may have some copper in it, but you can see the fancy right there. I think when he gets that cleaned up, that'll be a pretty nice piece there.
Yeah.
Way to go. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Alright, I just dug this big, huge hole. Going after that. That is an unfired rifle shell. You got to be careful of hitting those things with your shovel. And I hit it right there. All right. All right. Let's see if I got it out now. Alright, I'm going to have to dig out more of this. It sounded so good. It is a jar lid. I don't know how old it is, but you find these at any old home place, and right there's the old home place right there. Alright, Al found silver. He says it's a silver quarter, I believe, so we're going to go check that out. Let's take a look at what Al found. Oh yeah.
Oh boy. Mind if I pick it up?
Go ahead, I haven't even...
You got sat down.
Yes, you did.
Is that what it was?
I knew it was silver.
Oh, that's nice, man.
Yeah, you got some spray?
He's got, I mean...
Yeah, I do.
Todd's got some of them. I didn't put it in here.
Oh, I'm holding the camera, I can't spray. If you want to spray.
There you go. It's your coin.
I'll spray my own.
It's your coin. Man, how do we all miss that? Oh man, beautiful.
And I didn't even hit it. It's a date on her. Can you see it?
1890. I saw it a second ago.
1890. Congratulations.
Oh, thanks, guys. Heck yeah.
Beauty.
That's awesome.
Absolute beauty.
Way to go, Al.
Thanks.
Mm.
Congratulations.
Yeah, man. Good job.
Thanks to Todd.
I found it. Garbage. Alright, it's right in here. I think that's it. What is that? What is that? I don't know what that is, but it rang up a solid 82. Let me make sure there's nothing else in there. Alright, I'm going to have to dig this out. It rang up an 82. Alright, let's keep going. I thought I'd film this up through here. I'm walking up. There's another field up here. But this is really cool. Seeing all these pines in here. And it goes right on up through there. Trying to hold everything and walk is not that easy. And keep the camera steady. The Sixday guys are down over the hill here, and there's a nice big level field over here. I think I'm going to head down that way. Look at what I found. An eastern box turtle. Looky there. It's beautiful. He come out of that little area right there. And he's coming across this area right here. So we'll put him back down so he can go walking around wherever he's going to. Okay, this is my first non-old artifact, but actually I thought it was pretty cool. I wanted to show you guys. I know it's not 1800s, but look at that. I think it might be, see it going on the front of a car or something, but it's all glass. You can see through that. Isn't that pretty? I think it's pretty. I'm going to keep that actually. I think it's pretty cool. I think I see it. I think it's an old pull tab. That's what that is. Alright, I want to show you guys something. Very interesting. I came up on this. Look at that. It's a fungus of some sort. And it's not the only one. I see another one right over here. There's one right there. In fact, they're all up in that tree. Look at that. I wonder if they're seed pods. I bet that's what they are. I bet they're seed pods. And I bet, yep, they're seed pods. That's pretty cool. So that's a seed pod of this juniper. I guess it's a juniper tree. And maybe this is how they release their seeds. But I am going to go through here. There's a nice level area here, and I'm going to go out through that flat there. So far I haven't found anything, but I'm up in the woods. I'm letting the house site be detected by the Sixday crew, because they have smaller quills than I have. So I'm up here on the hillside. Hopefully we'll find something other than bullets, because that's what I'm finding. Okay, I just found an interesting artifact. And you know what? I think I know what this is. I think this went on the end of a sickle bar. But it looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Looks like something maybe go on the end of a post or a spear. But it's not. It goes on the end of a sickle bar. But I think that's pretty cool. Alright, let's keep going. I'm right here where a barn sat, so I'm pretty confident that it's going to be old iron. Right there it is. Right there it is. Oh, what is that? Actually, it actually looks like a spear of some sort. Is that a spear? Is that a knife? Is that going into a gun? Look at that. Can you see that? What do you think that is? I don't know. I don't know what that is. But I've never seen one like this before. Unfortunately, I can't carry this with me through the woods, so I'm going to have to come back for this. If anyone knows what this is, please let me know. Okay, it's very muddy, as you can see, and a lot of these holes we're digging has water in them. But this is an interesting artifact. This is a piece of iron kettle pot. And it doesn't look like a big one, but it definitely is a piece of iron kettle. And I believe this dates from the 1800s. So it puts us right on target with this house. It's just so muddy. But anyway, actually, yep, that's a good find. We'll just keep going. Alright, I've been pulling a lot of old iron out of the ground, and I haven't been filming that. And that's what this looks like. Old tin lid. That's not anything at all there. Okay, I just dug this hole here, and I found this artifact, and it's old, and it looks like a bit from a horse's bridle. And that's not a bad find. Found it right here in this hole. Is reading a solid 73 to 75. So let's give you where I'm at. I'm in a pine forest here. Randy and Ace are down in here somewhere. We're just going through the forest. We're going to see what we find, but that's a pretty good find right there. Alright, Ace found something. Yep, a fired round ball. Can I see it?
Yep.
Alright. Boy, it hit something hard, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We are, Ace and Randy were right in behind me here where I dug up that horse tack. I mean, I don't know what the technical term for that ring is, but I think it's from a bridle. But there is a rock wall here. It goes out through here, just piles of rocks. Actually, you can see it going on further. And I think there might be a shelf area here, a little saddle on the little flat area. So we're gonna check this area out here, and we're gonna see if we can't find some more of those.
Yeah, that's right.
Way to go, congratulations. Okay, I found something, and so did, come on up here, Al. Yep, that's a harmonica reed. Yep, it's amazing. I told Bo, I said, there hasn't been a house that I haven't been to yet where this hasn't been pulled out of the ground.
That's correct.
I mean, you know, when you think about Appalachian music, I think the harmonica is much more popular and more common than probably any other instrument that I'm aware of, because I find these everywhere.
Oh yeah.
But I wanted to, I haven't showed you guys yet, but I found this. I'll have Al take a look at it. Tell me, Al, tell me what you think this is. I think it's a leather punch, but
looks like it has been
it's
possibly forged.
Yeah, it's not iron. I mean, I think it's
Oh, it's not iron.
I don't think it's iron. It's not rusty. I think it's either a brass or
some type of a punch, like you're saying.
Yeah, I think it's a
great
punch. It's square up here, and then you can see how it's been formed.
Yeah.
And then it's sharp right there.
It's a hillbilly toothpick.
It's a hillbilly toothpick. I don't know if you guys can see, it's raining, so I don't know how much longer we're going to last out here, but everything we've been finding has just been right here at the very end, huh?
Absolutely.
All the other guys quit. I found this right there, and I think we're going to keep going. We'll go until the weather just gets too bad that we can't do it anymore. What do you think? Randy found around this, but he's filming, so we'll be quiet.
It might not be anything. I mean, it was ringing up like it should. Perfect high tone. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's a coin. That's a great find. Holy cow, how did we all miss that?
Yep, that's copper.
Kind of small. It's going to have to be a half cent if it is one. It might just be a quarter. It is a quarter.
A quarter?
It's a clad quarter.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I can see the eagle on the back.
She rang up pretty high.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, man, I tell you what, how many of us have been around this spot and we didn't dig that?
Hey, I didn't walk back here, so I can.
Yeah, you know what?
You didn't go by it.
I didn't come back here either.
Look at that thing.
I've avoided this because of all the trash down there. Okay, I just found my flat button, and boy, I tell you, it might be a coin. I can't really tell, it's so muddy. I'm gonna have to clean that up, but that could be a coin. It's awfully thin. Let me clean that up. Okay, so here it is. It's a flat button. Here's the front of it, and the back side is right there, and it says warranted rich. Looks like it says warranted rich change. That's a good find. It's a real good find. Randy.
Little clad coins, 1940 Jefferson nickel.
Okay.
Drawer pull. Oops.
Oh, all right. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And look at that button.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a two-piece. I don't think it's really old. I mean, I'd say maybe, 1800s.
Yeah.
For sure. But yeah, it's a pretty button, isn't it?
Yeah, that is a pretty button.
Yeah, let's clean that one up. It's,
Yep.
it's a replica of a high hill.
It's heavy too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
cool.
not bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hit and miss here. Little bit of things, but not a lot of things. But all period things. And Ace found a round ball, and Al, he found the harmonica reed. So you guys have already seen it. We're going to pull out of here. We're going to go to another spot. I'm going to show these guys. All right, we'll catch you guys later.